Today is October the 4th. I'm on Parliament Hill, Ottawa, Canada. And today we're talking about abortion and graphic images. I'm going towards Father Tony, a Jesuit priest. He's been pro-life activist on Parliament Hill here for 25 years. And first I'm going to go show you his signs, and then I'm going to interview Father Tony, okay? This sign here, he's had made recently. When we gave ourselves the right to kill our children, abortion, we gave our children the right to kill us. Euthanasia, which has been passed just shortly in Canada. Then this sign here, Fast for Life, Father Tony passes. This is on day 11 now, against the culture of death. What many people forget is, you know, instead of aborting, you can adopt. Keep the child and give it out for adoption. Adoption, the loving option. And this is a very important sign that Father Tony had made. God is not mocked. You see in the middle, contraception, abortion, euthanasia, promiscuity, sodomy. The birth control pill is the root cause of all of this culture of death. They're all sins against nature, crying out to God for retribution. And here's a sign that's so powerful. Without God, we self-destruct. The world is self-destructing because it's refusing God. It's refusing Jesus Christ as Savior of the world. So now I'm going to what I believe is the most important sign that Father Tony has. And the sign is abortion. It's about Malachi, a baby that was aborted in the United States at 21 weeks preborn. You can see how massacred he is. So here we have two graphic signs. We have baby Malachi that was butchered in pieces, and we have the cross. There's nothing more graphic than the cross. So Father had recently these words here added: "What you do to the least of these, you do to me." Matthew 25:40. So I'm going to go and see Father right now and ask him why he did this and about the graphic sign, because that's a very controversial thing.
Yes. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Donald.
Hello, Father Tony.
Hello, Donald.
I just saw me doing there. I was taking pictures of your signs, and you were sharing with me a while ago about the graphic sign and about a little girl coming to it some years back. Could you tell me what took place there when this little girl began to look at your sign?
Yes, she was about 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and she kept coming back and looking at the sign and then going back to her parents. She did this about at least three times, maybe 4 times. And she wasn't upset or anything. The only word I could think of is she was just kind of fascinated. And I'd like to read you the conclusion of what happened was, after she was finished, you know, looking at the sign, the mother took a picture of the father and the girl looking at the sign, and the mother was taking it on this side. And then she took a picture of the father and the girl in front of the sign, and the sign in the background. And then, oddly enough, the parents asked the child to take a picture of them with Parliament Hill in the background. Anyway, I asked the mother if she wanted a history of the Malachi photo. She said she would, and so she took it. But here's the conclusion that I had. I wrote this letter that very night. From the beginning, fascination, to the end, it probably took 10 to 15 minutes. At no time did I notice anything more than concern, puzzlement, and genuine interest in the little girl. Neither did I notice any alarm in the parents. I thought the whole event was a remarkable testimony to the fact that children are not harmed by the truth of abortion shown in this photo. And that happened the first day that I was asked to fill out a form to get permission here on the hill. I think it was very providential. I wish I had a whole video of it.
There you go. Well, thank you so much. And I have a question I'd like to ask you. Why is it that the little children never get upset when they look at the signs? It's always the adults that get upset. Do you have an idea why this happens?
Well, it depends on the age of the child. Like some children are upset, and that is the proper response to a photo like that. And so children generally have a genuine and true reaction to the horror of abortion, depending on the age. Parents that are upset about it might be involved in abortion somehow themselves and don't want to be reminded of it. But we know this, that if the parents are upset and show it, that hurts the child. Not the picture of the abortion, but the reaction of the adults or the parents will hurt the child.
Okay. Very good. So you have found it to be very effective, eh? In your 25 years. Is it 25 years you've been here, Father Tony?
This is the beginning of the 28th.
The 28? Wow. Yes. Okay. So you're reaching for 30.
Well.
And more, God willing, eh?
Yes, we'll see.
Yeah. So I guess we'll end it here. I'm sure you could say so much more, but I don't want to be too long. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Donald.